Hello everyone, hi, this is Aarti. I hope you all are doing fantastic in your life. So today I have come up with a video which is going to be based on common cabin crew interview questions. I hope you will found this video useful. So without wasting any more time, let's get started guys. Okay, so guys, our first question is, tell me about yourself. Well, this is one of the most easiest and one of the most repeated and one of the most important question that interviewer is definitely going to ask you guys, so be prepared. Well, in this answer you don't have to talk about your family, friends. No, never ever do this thing. You always have to talk about yourself, who you are, what kind of person you are, what have you achieved till now, and you have to give a small glimpse of your skills and abilities that could help their organization to grow. Okay, so how you gonna answer this question? Don't expect any sample answer from me. I'm just giving you the steps how you have to answer. So first thing, you need to greet. Never ever forget to greet your interviews. Then you have to tell your name. Always start with my name is, never use myself. This gives a very wrong impression on the interviews guys. So always use my name is dash dash dash. Then you have to talk about your age. You have to tell about your city. After that you have to talk about your educational qualification, and if you have done anything extra in your education like any diploma, any certificates, online courses, you can also talk about those things. After that you have to talk about your achievement. For example, during my school days I was the discipline captain when I was in my army school. For you, your achievement could be anything. It could be the highest mark, you could be any what you can say, winner of any competition, right? So you have to talk about your achievements. Then you have to talk about your hobbies. Okay, then what kind of person you are you jovial, cheerful personality, positive personality, what kind of personality you are, you have to talk about that. Then comes with a small glimpse of your skills and abilities, that what type of person what skills and abilities you have, like for example you can say, I'm a responsible, I'm a reliable person, this thing. Okay, and you have to conclude your answer with something which could give a good impression about how you will be beneficial for their company. For example, your conclusion could be like, last but not the least, if given a chance to me, I surely bring all my skills and abilities on table in order to serve my organization as well as to learn and grow with my organization. That's all. Thank you. This type of thing you can say, or you can add something extra if you want. Okay, so guys, our next question is, why you want to become a cabin crew? Obviously it is one of the most asked question in the interviews. In this question, please avoid using that you are passionate or you love flying. Guys, this type of things literally sound very monotonous for the interviews, because they literally get bored of listening all these things from the morning. So please try to avoid all this thing. In this question, when you are answering, please try to be honest. Please tell your true reason that why you want to be a cabin crew. Here you cannot add something mirchi masala in your answers. You genuinely have to be very honest with your answer, that why you want to be a cabin crew. Like for me, because of my first experience in flight that was in Indigo only, I really want to be a cabin crew. Like for the first time I have seen the air hostess, and actually it happens, you know, when I was in my first flight, I didn't get a window seat, so my mood get little bit of upset, and at that moment I was, I think, in 6th or 7th standard. So I think one of the crew, she just observed me and she just came towards me and she asked me, is there something you are upset about, or is there something I can help you with? I was looking at her, oh my god, she's looking so pretty, oh my god, she's talking with me in such a polite way. So I told her that I want a window seat, this is my first time. So with this face, like literally with this face, that I want a window seat, this is my first time I'm flying in the sky. So she was like, okay, it was such a small reason, we can arrange this for you. And I was like, really? Like at that time I really get very excited, like okay. and she treated me very well in that flight. She also taken a very good care of me, and I think somewhere because of all this thing, because of her polite nature, I was very much get interested in cabin crew, or you could say that I get very much fascinated about the job profile of the cabin crew. So this is my reason that why I want to be a cabin crew. No, actually this is my reason that why I get fascinated about the aviation industry. But my reason that why I want to be a cabin crew, it was because after completing my 12th, I was wondering that what actually I want to do in my life. I was seeing my friends that someone is doing doctorate, someone was doing engineering, and I was like, okay, everything is doing the same thing, monotonous thing. I don't want to do this thing, all this thing. Even I can't handle all this pressure. But I found, but literally guys, I found that I'm the kind of person who really want to do something adventurous in her life. I want to do something which has never done something in my family. Like literally in my family there is no one who is related to the aviation field, and I want to bring that change. So yes, during after completing my 12th, I found that I want a type of job where I can get chance to travel, where I can get chance to meet lot of people in my life. Like, because I find that these two things are something which can literally make anyone's life happiest, as well as you can learn a lot of things from people. So that's my reason that why I have decided to be a cabin crew. Okay, yeah, it's literally got too long for my reason. So basically what you have to talk, first of all you need to be genuine with your answer. Always talk about why you want to become a cabin crew, like that what is your reason to be a cabin crew. But you also have to talk about it, what skills and abilities you possess, which because of which you think that you are fit for this job profile. Like literally, obviously you are coming for this job profile, you should know that what skills and abilities do you have in your personality, in your behavior, which could help you to be a cabin crew, right? So you must talk about that why you think that this job is good for you. So okay, so end your answer with your skills and abilities which makes you fit for this cabin. So our fourth question is why you want to join the aviation industry. So it is again same as the cabin crew, there is just a little bit of difference. There you have to talk about why you want to be a cabin crew, your personal experience, and here you have to share your thoughts, your thinking, what is your perspective, what inspires you to join the aviation industry. Okay, so while answering this question, again you have to be very genuine about with your thoughts, with your mentality, with your perspective, that what you think about this aviation industry. So again there is no sample answer you, because I have my own feelings about the aviation industry, guys. So I can give you so you can't just copy that thing, right? Because while answering, because if I tell you that what I think, why I want to join aviation industry, and even if you copy that thing, and while answering this question in front of the interviewer, that that feeling of that feeling will not show in your answer. That obviously means वो feeling ही नहीं आएगी ना तुम्हारे answers में, कि तुम इतना excited नहीं हो, वो excitement नहीं आएगा तुम्हारे लिए. I hope you are able to understand, because right now I'm not able to express my feelings in front of you guys. So okay, you have to talk about your thoughts, your own thinking, why you want to join the aviation industry. But still I can give you some hints. Like for me, why I want to join the aviation industry, it is because of the professionalism. Like literally guys, I love the professionalism that is shown by the people who work there. Like means वो खुद को कितना अच्छा कैरी करते हैं, the way they talk to other people, the way they carry themselves, like everything मीन्स उनकी पर्सनालिटी ही ऐसी रहती है कि वो किसी का भी अटेंशन ग्रैब कर ले, राइट? मेरा भी कर लिया था, ऑब्वियसली बात है, बट वो इंडस्ट्री ही ऐसी है कि किसी का भी अटेंशन वो ग्रैब कर सकती है. सो मेरा रीज़न था कि उनका प्रोफेशनलिज्म, और वो लोग इतना ज़्यादा डेडिकेटेड रहते हैं. लाइक द पीपल हु वर्क देयर आर सो मच डेडिकेटेड टूवर्ड्स देयर जॉब प्रोफाइल. लाइक लिटरली गाइज, whatever they used to do, they used to do time to time with perfection as well, guys. Like literally, I love the way they work there. So this is my reason why I want to join the aviation industry. Your reason could be anything, guys. After all, each and every person is different from each other. So this was our fourth question. Okay, so our next question is how aviation industry is a growing industry. Okay, so in this question you have to take the help of Google. Obviously, you have to talk about the plans, the announcements, the things which are announced by our government in order to enhance the aviation industry. For example, recently the civil aviation minister, they have announced that 16 new airports will be built in all the 5 central states of India, and I think it is a very huge thing for the aviation industry, because 16 airports, it's not in small numbers. 16 means it really becomes a very huge number of air. It's really become very huge. So this was one of the announcement, or you can say one of the thing which was announced by our government in order to enhance the aviation sector. And there are a lot more reason which you could find on Google, that why aviation industry is an growing industry, guys. Okay, but make your own answer. Don't try to copy the exact sentence, the exact lines which are written on the Google. Try to make it personal. Okay, I hope you are able to understand. I'm trying my best, guys, so please make your efforts too. One more thing which I would like to tell you, that why aviation industry is a growing industry. Well, guys, as we all have seen that during COVID-19, this aviation industry was one of the industry which was going through so many loss, because people were not traveling. So obviously aviation industry was going through so many losses. But guys, observe that after the COVID-19, aviation industry was the industry which grows with an excellent rate, guys. Like literally, it I believe, like from my vision, I really believe that aviation industry have that potential, have that capability, that even after facing so many problems during COVID-19, this sector was able to establish itself again, and was able to grow with an excellent rate. So this is one of the point which you can add in your answer. Sixth question is, what do you prefer, teamwork or working as an individual? Well, this question can also be asked as, what is your management style? So while answering this question, first thing, your answer should always be in the favor of working as a team, because obviously cabin crew works as a team above 35,000 feet while serving to the passengers. Okay, guys. Now how you have to answer this question? First thing, guys, if while during interview, while answering any question, if there is something for which you are taking a lot of time to think, you can go with the definition first of anything related to that question. And if you are able to, you have to generalize those things. Okay, like if I talk about this question, you can first tell about the definition of teamwork. Then you can go through the importance of teamwork, the advantages of working as a team, and advantages of working as a teamwork, as well as the advantages of working as an individual work. If I talk about working as an individual, then when you work as an individual, your self-confidence boosts, your self-reliability also boosts. But however, it may lead to any mistake, because the whole working pressure is only on your shoulder. Whereas if we talk about the teamwork, in teamwork, first thing, there is no pressure on your shoulder. Second thing, you get lot of learning opportunities, because when you work as a team, you get to see the ideas of other people as well, how they used to work in their life, right? How they contribute themselves in that project. You can learn from their success and their failure. Moreover, the relationship bonds that also strengthen, means the working relationship bond that also strengthens, right? So you have to talk about the advantages of teamwork and advantages and disadvantages of individual work. But in last, you always have to say that you always prefer to be always prefer to work as a team, but you can also work as an individual if your organization wants you. So okay, so this is how you have to frame your answer. So our seventh question is, what are the roles and responsibilities of a cabin crew? Well, this question is really very important because obviously you are going for the interview of a cabin crew, so you must know all the roles and responsibility of it, right? So the roles and responsibilities of a cabin crew include: first, they need to prepare and serve in-flight meals. Second, they have to maintain in-flight sales activity. Third, they have to carry out pre-flight check on functionality of flight system as well as galley's equipment, because obviously if something happens above 35,000 feet, then the equipments which are available on board in order to help passenger, they must be in working condition, so we must always check it. Then fourth is, we have to conduct in-flight passengers announcements or briefings. Obviously that is one, and that is one of my most favorite part. Like, it is one of the most favorite part of being a cabin crew for me. Then they have to execute the safety and security procedure during emergency, because obviously guys, they are the one who are trained for this type of situation if anything bad happen above 35,000 feet. So they must execute the safety and security procedure if something happens, like if there is fire or if there is turbulence and etc. Then also they have to be they also have to be a very observant person. If anything undesirable happens on board, or if anything undesirable substance is present on board, okay, then they also have to provide the basic first aid treatment, because if any injury happens to any passengers above 35,000 feet, or if there is any person who need dressing, so cabin crew should know that how they have to treat that person until they reach to the airport. They also have to perform all the emergency drills according to standards operating procedure. And one of the most important responsibility of the cabin crew is they have to maintain the positive environment of board according to the airline standard. So these were some of the roles and responsibilities of a cabin crew which you must add in your answers. So our last question for the day is, what does customer service means to you? Well, while answering this question, you should always start with the definition of the customer service, and after giving the definition, you can proceed your answer with your thoughts, with your feeling that what does customer service means to you. Like, if I talk about myself, then for me, customer service means it is a job where we have to make our customer feel respected, taken care of, valued and important. Moreover, it is about making our customer a long-term customer for our organization, because it will be beneficial for our organization only, and we have to encourage our customer to be our advocate. Here I mean that we have to provide such an excellent customer service to our passenger that that customer would recommend our organization to someone else. Okay, so this is what I mean to make that passenger an advocate for our organization. Okay guys, so this was from my end. I hope you all love the video and find it useful, and yes, that's it. Stay tuned for my next video. Bye guys.